got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. We got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. So it's time to crush.
Now, the Xbox Magnus is a go. A lot of you dudes don't know that, but I'm going to tell you right now, the Xbox Magnus is a go. If you didn't want to hear it from me, if you want to hear it from somebody else, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to tell you, listen, buckle in, listen up, let it be known that at this moment right now, that silicon is done, and they're just figuring out how to get it to you. If you don't believe me, listen to my boys. Moore's Law is dead. He'll tell you what I've been trying to tell you.
Source reached out to me after being spurred on by a conversation he heard me and Dan have on Broken Silicon 348 about when next-gen consoles would launch. In summary, this contact agreed that there's basically no way Sony would bother to upgrade the node of the PS6 because it would just be too cost prohibitive. Sony is therefore stuck on 3nm. They planned their handheld and their home console on 3nm. That's where all the design work has gone, and if they were to delay the console and then decide they need to upgrade it to 2nm, that would cost a ton of money. And I don't think therefore they can delay it with the confirmation that Xbox will be launching in 2027, or at least that's the plan as of now, according to AMD. But don't just take it from Lisa Su. Also take it from this source that I've been talking about. Someone that I will now mention is someone that has worked directly on Xbox Magnus. It is one of my best sources who, over the years, has never been wrong about anything they've told me. And they let me know that Xbox Magnus, and that's the whole thing, the GPU chiplet and the CPU chiplet, that these things were finalized basically in the past few months. I won't say which month, I won't say which team, where, but I will say this person's never wrong. They work directly on it, and it's basically design completed. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that it's not just like the blueprints are done or the idea of it is done or even just the rough schematics of the silicon are done. Everything, the wiring, the bumps, every little thing on this is done. To put it into car terms, it would be like if Ford was working on a new pickup truck and then they were no longer in the stage of drawing the concepts of it, nor modeling the parts, nor even mapping out where the screws would go. No, this would be like if all of it was done. Like they knew where every little wire, every little screw in that pickup truck was going to go, and they were ready to send it off to their suppliers to manufacture test units. Now, to be fair, I was told that there could still be a little bit of cleanup work going on with some of the metal layers on the silicon dies for Xbox Magnus and RDNA 5 graphics cards, but that I honestly think by now even that's probably done. And so we're at this stage where little things could change here and there. Like, to bring back the car analogy, you know, Ford might design a pickup truck, and then late in development, they might say, we're going to go with this screw here instead of that screw. Like, tiny little tweaks can be done after they tape out and test the silicon. But for all intents and purposes, Xbox Magnus's exact silicon is done. It is ready to be sent to manufacture test units, and that puts them well ahead of schedule. In fact, I was told that this should easily allow for a late 2027 launch, and if things go as smoothly as they already have been going, it's plausible Xbox Magnus or RDNA 5 mid-range graphics cards could be ready to launch maybe even in Q3 of next year. Now, I wouldn't write down that I'm saying that's when Xbox Magnus launches, but that tells you a few, I think, very exciting things. First of all, I've heard of all of these rumors swirling around that Xbox Magnus might be canceled. And while I've always said that I don't know, Microsoft might do anything, I've personally never heard that Magnus was canceled, and now I can tell you with 99% certainty it won't be. You don't go this far into the design process and then cancel a product. You know, again, you might go, well, they've only designed it, doesn't mean they manufactured it. It's like, yes, but you have to understand the rough ideation phase and rough specs phase, that sort of thing isn't most of the cost. Most of the cost is having tons of engineers do all the micro work on where the wiring bumps, all of that interface is exactly going to go. if Microsoft has paid AMD and their partners they're working with to do all of this work, then it's done. They're definitely going to make Xbox Magnus. That's point one. Point two, from what I'm told, like I already mentioned, both of the dies are done. That means not just the unique CPU die for Xbox, but also the GPU chiplet, which I explained in this video you're seeing on screen here. Please watch it if you haven't yet. That GPU chiplet is literally, not similar, literally the same chip that will be used to make the successor to the 9070 XT next year. And so if that's also done now, I think it's also quite plausible we get an RDNA 5 desktop and maybe even, Zen 6 Halo launches rolling out through next year, like I've already leaked should be able to happen. Now I'm confident it can happen should AMD want to be this aggressive with their timing.
Now that you heard it from his mouth, what can you say? You gonna tell me Xbox is dead again? I'm gonna look you in your face and tell you, it's alive and kicking. It's alive and kicking. It's alive and kicking. Don't get kicked in the mouth. Peace.